Okay, we're getting ready to leave the neighborhood here. Warming up the old girl for the 2,000-mile drive. We hope to get from St. Louis to someplace in Colorado today. I'm traveling with my college buddy and longtime friend. I've known him since, the 5th grade. We were in church youth group together. So he's traveling with me out to Reno. And then we're going to go up to Tahoe from there. But this is the old girl warming up. I hope you can hear her. Oh, here comes my friend John. John, be careful with that door. You know, it's heavy. And this is my friend John. Say hello, John.
Hello.
Okay, that's it from John. Okay, we're heading down the road here. John looks like he may be exceeding the speed limit slightly, but
the speedometer is 10% off.
I don't think it's quite 10% off, John. Anyway, we're in the middle of beautiful Kansas. We got corn on this side. A bit of traffic. It's pretty sparse out here on the traffic. Here, can I do this?
What's your chauffeur's hat?
Well, I put that in the back seat, John, but there's John having a great time driving.
I just want to wear that hat.
Well, it looks funny for the driver to be wearing a red hat. You want to wear the driver's hat? Okay. You want me to ride the back seat? I can get the back seat. All right. We're in Kansas. We're bored stiff. Where are we? 80 miles from Denver. Making good time on our first day. Got a little storm here that's over us. It looks like a heck of a storm cloud.
We're going to drive right into it. Well, the rain's coming down now. It's actually slowed down a little bit.
Boy, these winds are bad. They're really gusty. Oh, geez.
About blow you up the
I
road.
bet they're 70-mile-an-hour gusts. It's like we're driving 100
You
miles
can still
an hour.
see the sun shining through though.
Yeah, we can see the sun right up there. Man, it's coming like in waves.
Yeah, it's a storm. That's a strong wind.
Here's the Prairie Hotel we're staying at. Just a little landing above the main lobby, a little setting area. Down here we've got the lobby. And the whole thing's like a museum. It's got places that go back in and have all kinds of displays about the West. We are downtown Rock Island in the old section. See the Rolls parked over there. Some guy in a new Rolls Royce just pulled over and looked that car over really good, but I guess there's 2 Rolls Royces in this town. We're here in Remedy's Diner, and they have medical supplies, they got crafts, they got gift cards. You can get anything in this store. So anyway, we're going to go in for lunch.
Well, Steve got pulled over in Rock Springs, Wyoming.
Oh man, let me out, let me out.
He mouthed off to the cop and they threw him right in there.
Yeah, you guys in Wyoming, I don't know. Here we are, coming to the end of day 2. John's over here, he's driving away. We're by the Salt Flats here, Salt Lake City. The lake's right across on the other side of the railroad bridge there. Got some real neat mountains coming up on the other side. We're kind of skirting them. There's all kinds of ski joints up in there. But we plan on getting to Nevada tonight. We're kind of 2 days ahead of schedule, so we're going to take tomorrow off, I think. Here, the whole trip we've been going to see the turnover of the speedometer to 0. And John just let me know we missed it.
About 15 miles.
15 miles.
I can back up 15 miles if you want. Go 15 miles reverse so we can see it.
Okay, pull over, let's do it. I think we'll keep going. We're out by the Salt Flats. Kind of interesting. Miles and miles of just the nothing much grows in it. Yeah, there's the old emblem, the Flying Lady. And down, we're going to be in Utah here in a little while. There's the sea serpent. Every once in a while you catch something along here. They got all kinds of artwork. I don't know if that turned out. We'll find out. You got to call him. You're going to say something. I got to say something?
Yeah.
Oh man, this today, long drive. We're in Nevada and nothing's changed. We can take a picture for 10 hours and this is all you see in Nevada. Go up some hills, go down some hills. Yeah, we're sitting in here in the Bighorn Saloon. What town is this, John? What town is this?
Fallon, Nevada.
Say that again?
Fallon, Nevada.
Yeah, is your beer cold? What are you drinking?
What am I drinking? Bud Light.
Nice hat, man.
I've seen those to drink. Bud Light. Fallon, Nevada.
I think your children want you. Your phone's blowing up. Is this Thursday night? Here's our Thursday night hotel, balcony, chandelier, pool, indoor pool, outdoor pool. Got some fans. John's heading to the room. Got a young'un running down the hall. Anyway, we're getting ready to go to dinner.
There's Steve in front of the Bigfoot. We're in Reno. Every street in downtown has just got cars lined up like this on both sides. Classics. Everything you can imagine.
Hey, the star of the show's over here.
And you also got Bigfoot.
Star. We gotta get back to the star.
We made it.
Okay, once again, me and John are trying to get in trouble here. We're in the local bar where we stopped for the car show. Look out the door there, maybe you can't see them, but there's cars out there somewhere. There's one. Anyway, it was hot out there, so we came on in, and here we are. Oh my God, John, you're big. We can zoom in. Got anything to say, John? Cheers.
Cheers. Making it to Reno. Get the car show. I'm going to zoom in on the Reno sign there so we know where we are. Biggest car show in the world right here.
There's John walking down the road. Biggest little town. He probably didn't zoom in. He did the video before me, but the biggest little town right there, Reno. Where'd John go? Boss, oh, there he is. Looking at something. You'd think he'd stay in the picture. He's supposed to stay in the picture. I don't know why he's behind those cars. But he's picking his nose now. He probably thinks I quit recording. We're back here at the Arches of Reno wedding chapel, but John doesn't want to get married, so I don't know what the hell's up with him. Yeah, we're here at the hotel in Reno, and you guys know how this fire started?
Yep.
What happened?
Went out. There was a police chase. There was a police chase and a whim fell off and it sparked it up because it was high. They were chasing a truck, pickup truck.
Oh, the sparks from the...
And it had no tire. It sounded like it didn't have a tire or something. It was dragging something.
I mean, this is a spectacular event here. Get some pictures of it.
The Truckee River. Turcku.
Now, where does that flow from?
It goes from the mountains down to the ocean.
You sure? Because I'm going up mountains to go to California. Sure this doesn't go down towards the Gulf? Here John comes, our famous pub crawl. Got a grin on his face. What kind of beer did you get there, John?
I don't remember. It's an IPA.
An IPA. We're sitting here on the Riverwalk. We got away from that car show. There was a lot of you GM guys, you Ford guys, a lot of those. 40s through the 70s, really. This is a GM guy here. What cars do you like, John?
GM guy.
Or what are you? Chevy guy.
Well, right now I'm driving a Jeep and a Chrysler product.
I meant which old cars. Those are modern things. I meant the old cars.
I like the old Fords. Yeah. And the old Chevys, anything from the 50s I like. Early 50s.
You seem to like the Impalas.
Yeah,
Hey, bye. I'll see you next Wednesday.
It was fun to watch them. They changed every year from the 50s all through the 60s. And like every year was so much different. It's not like it is anymore.
Yeah, it's like on those Impalas and Bel Airs, John was pointing out. I didn't know he was such a car guy, but been a good companion on this trip. He drinks too much and makes me misbehave, but besides that, we've had a good trip.
It's all your fault.
Okay, John, hold on. Give it to me now. Give it to me. Yeah, that's enough of that. Yeah, I'm kind of driving down the road. It's kind of sad playing some George Jones here. John left me this morning, 5 o'clock, headed to the Reno airport, but I'm heading up into the mountains. It's getting greener and prettier as I approach California. I just passed exit 3 and I'm cutting down, so 3 miles, I'll be in California, close to Lake Tahoe. That was my destination going west. Beautiful country. You might say I made it. I'm sitting here in Squaw Creek, so I'm 50% through my miraculous journey in my Silver Cloud 1961. But what a beautiful view over the golf course. I'm thinking about maybe seeing if I can play golf. For all you golf fans, I don't know how I could hold the camera and hit the golf ball, but we'll see how that goes. Okay, here comes my wife. We're at the resort now. Here comes my wife coming through the front door. We just went hiking with a young man, and I guess there she is. I better notice her, better wave to her. I'm taking her picture there. Have the guide wave. I'm going to take a picture. Talking about wild animals, look at this wild animal. Up there hunting. Coyotes. We're out here in the wilderness. Right here on the, what is this, the 4th hole?
4th hole.
So, anyway. Sitting here listening to the little blues in the village of Squaw Valley. Nice little crowd here. Oh, somebody's going to walk right in front of me while I'm videotaping. We got a big old dog over here, a pit bull, but he's well behaved. Got a pup. Yeah, I had a slight beer accident down here, but that's okay. Nobody seemed to notice. But I did want to point out, you can go up a trolley here, which we're going to do tomorrow, to the top of the mountain up there, and I guess you can eat up there, so we're going to give that a try. So you guys ready? Click.
Hang on, let's get our garbage out.
Oh, you guys aren't ready? Yeah, just put your garbage over here.
Take that off for a minute.
Yeah, come on, guys.
Alright. Coffee down.
Oh, jeez. I got to be at a sailboating thing at noon, guys. All right, go.
So, we're here
separate.
You need
seat.
not to stand in front of the radiator, though. Move that way.
Everybody knows what a radiator looks like.
Okay, we're taking video. Here's the critic. Okay,
There.
here we go.
So, everybody, a car like this gentleman drove across country all the way from St. Louis to here, Tahoe. And no problems, no worries, just put himself in the seat and drove. Well done, Steve.
Okay, and we got a few other Rolls Royces with friends here, so
Get him out there, Steve. Get it going.
there we go. Yeah, that was Ralph Cruzon talking there. I got up here higher so you could get maybe a better look at some of these cars. One thing Rolls Royce guys seem to like, everybody's down here washing and cleaning their cars up. But you don't necessarily have to have a car to be in this club. It's relatively, I don't know the cost, but it's relatively inexpensive to join the Owners Club. Yeah, we're here at the Tahoe City Boat Marina. We're getting ready to take a sailboat out, but boy, what a beautiful area. Zoom in on those mountains in the background. What a shot. This is just beautiful. It's about 80 degrees, sunny, about the weather we've had every day. And yeah, surprisingly, the sailboat trip's an excursion. It was only $40 to go out, and you're going to learn how to sail a boat.
Come down.
Okay, here's the crew of the USS Minnow getting ready to go out. I guess if I'm going to be shipwrecked, I couldn't think of two better people to be shipwrecked.
No, you're a lucky man.
This is my life right here. I'm always with several women, it seems like.
Good for you.
Yeah, this is a car. I don't know that we really got a lot of good pictures of this car, but this is the car we drove across the country and just got back from that sailing trip. Picked a bunch of people up, but you know, I'm a driver and people are all concerned. We got a guard down here and stuff. I drove this car across the country and not a single person did anything but smile at me. I don't know why everybody's so worried, and I don't worry about what parts of town I leave it in because everybody seemed to love these old cars. So, but anyway, that was today's activities. Oh man, some of these switchbacks going up these Tahoe roads, they're 10 miles an hour, and my God, they mean it. You ain't gonna add 5 miles an hour to that turn and make it. So, you know, they don't have any edges over here, so if you're afraid of heights, this ain't gonna be the road for you, because it's just a drop off to my right, and it goes straight down. Kinda spooky looking. But look at that lake out there. This is worth the effort, isn't it? Well, we're going up to the top here, Emerald Bay, but you can't get to the bay unless you go to the freaking top of the hill and then walk a mile down the mountain to get to Emerald Bay. So right here's Emerald Bay Park, and we're going to pull over here. No?
No.
Okay. This is like a road where you could fall off the right or you could fall off the left. I mean, we're just going to go across the peak of a mountain. It's a great road for an old car to drive on and have a good time if you enjoy driving them. Which most of the people in this Rolls Royce Owners Club do like driving these things, so I think we're past most of those big switchbacks. So. Thank God. Okay, finally we're up at the top. Came up here, Emerald Bay, what a view. Carved out Lake Tahoe, carved out by two glaciers, I don't know, 10,000 years ago or so. That may be wrong. Google that, guys, and see if it's right. Sitting here listening to a little rap, and this is Emerald Bay from another view, but boy, that is some pretty country. Yeah. You know, life's good. We're here, and I'll take your... Go a little farther. Go a little farther back. Oh yeah.
Valley Tram. Thank you.
We're about to climb 2,000 vertical feet up to high camp. High camp's at 8,200 feet, and it was 6,200 where you got on at the bottom. Trip takes 8.5 minutes. It's a 1.5 mile distance in total. You are free to get up and move about the cabin if you wish. And if you have any questions, my name is Lynn. I'm happy to help you.
The building, the white one down there. Go ahead, honey. That's Olympic Village in
60, where all the Olympians were housed.
Every one of them. All what, 40 of them?
I don't know. I don't know how many they had.
Interesting.
They didn't have an entourage back then. They didn't have their trainers.
Now after you come to the top of the tram, you got a beautiful view here, and you know, man can build anything anywhere. Here we're at the very top of the mountain after coming up the tram. We're swimming in the pool, having a nice adult cocktail, and up here we plan to have a little lunch later on, but you know, wow, that's all I can say. You want to say anything, honey? I'll do my video. There you go. Would you girls have anything to say about Rolls Royces?
They run. yeah, they're good when they're running. They're awesome.
Okay.
They're classy.
And there's beautiful. Oh no, I'm back here. Now you guys are good.
Classy. Just like us.
Okay.
Alrighty.
And here we are, the Olympic Circle there. Let's zoom in. Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, you couldn't see it the other day.
And off in the distance, let me zoom back out. Look at this. All right, that's okay. Here we are on the. What river is this? Little Truckee. My wife there and her waders, the expert fisherwoman she is getting ready to jump in there and tie into a big one. You hold the fish in front of you, that makes it look bigger. There you go. No, that's okay. I'm not hungry. I'm fishing. Looks like you're fishing. Take a little video out west here. I'm trying to be quiet. It's real peaceful. It's just us out here in the middle of nowhere. No babbling brook. It's not, you know, you just kind of flip it out there. It's not a very big stream, but there's some big fish in here, they say. Up on top of the ridge line there. Beautiful country. Come on, honey, fight that fish. Get that fish.
There we go.
Oh, woohoo! There we go. There, let's zoom in on that fish.
For a brown.
Woohoo!
It's a little baby brown trout.
Yeah, there we go. That was a fish.
There we go.
Okay, the big show started this morning, and we've got all kinds of late ghosts here. Those were the real early Rolls Royces. You can see that one there. I may go around and get some owners to talk about them if I don't get hit with a golf cart first. But then we come up the other side here. Well, we kind of go old down this side and come back with newer ones on this side. How do I get a golf cart? Everybody's got a golf cart around here but me. So anyway, we'll walk on down here and see what we got. Oh, these judges here, these guys with the blue hats, they put a hard, hot day in judging these cars. And for the Clouds, they got a 300-point system, and it takes a large team. This is just judging one car here, so it takes a pretty good team to judge one car, but I use them as fix-up lists. So you want to get the judging thing, and it'll say you need hose clamps and hoses and things like that are maintenance items. They're quite helpful, but they will get picky about clamps and paint and stuff too. So anyway, but it's good informational. Yeah, we got a kid judging team here, and they're just judging away. They, you know, they look like they're really having a good time. Okay, now we're walking through, we kind of went from the pre-war up here. Those were the older ones, pre-World War II. If anybody remembers that war, one of the last big ones. Now we start into the Bentleys, and these are S12s and 3s, and then you got the Cloud 12s and 3s, and those are the Rolls Royces. So the Bentley was kind of the lower end of the Rolls Royce line. They would try parts out on a Bentley that you never see on a Rolls Royce. So some of these Bentleys got some unique kind of things on them. And they just attract all kinds of these pretty women to get pictures and stuff. So there you go. I'm going to go move down and see if I can get more in the modern world. You know, this is always really cool. There's a reflection out but we're getting ready to turn over. All we just did hit 1,000 right there. Boom, bang. You're not driving in the middle of the desert like I am right about now. Nevada, heading back home to St. Louis, but I think I'm going to cut down 15 and hit 70 and go through the mountains and cut through Denver, so we'll have a little bit different scenery on this trip back. See something, us Midwesterners, I don't know if you can see off in the distance here, but this valley, I mean, it's almost hard to breathe. It's so smoky. When they talk about being bothered by the smoke out here west, and I'm 100 miles into Nevada, and you know, the fires are back 300 miles, but man, look at this. It's just awful. You want to talk some bad smoke, look over here, man. You go through pockets up in these mountain valleys. You can kind of see the mountains behind it, but man, oh man, it's in big smoke. If I didn't have the air conditioning running, I'd be choking to death. When you get out, it's noticeable when you breathe it. You know, I've heard it on the news, but now I'm experiencing it. Okay, I wanted to show everybody this if it shows up very well. I run down this highland desert, and you know, they're analog meters, so my air conditioning kicks in and out, but I've got a modern air conditioner. I've got it on medium. I got the compressor turned down real low, but you guys worried about temperatures. You got stopped in this 110-degree temperatures. And by the way, that clock is pretty accurate. It's going to get a little more hot going across there. You know, the top of the white line right there on temperature, to get up to that, my Bluetooth 1232 is saying I'm running right now maybe 160 degrees. I mean, I'm really cool, so there you go. Man, right over here, you can see there's some smoke. There's a fire. I just saw an airplane and a helicopter go by. I don't know if this one's going to get on the news or if we're going to put it out, but I'm going Highway 6 out of Salt Lake City. They'll name this one Mable. She's the Blue Streak. And I've kind of named myself, I needed a nickname, so I'm like the Lone Ranger. You know, I'm a couple of miles into the Rockies here, coming out of Grand Junction, and kind of going through a place where it's shaded in the mountain there, but as you go around the corner, you'll be able to see how bright it is here. By the way, you're seeing probably bumpers all over the windshield. They're killing bumpers like crazy. These have a flat front end on them. But look how clear the smoke is. Man, I think these Rockies are a little bit of a barrier. I mean, I bet I'm 40, 50 miles into the mountain from Grand Junction, but man, all of a sudden it has just cleared up. I mean, it's not all gone. There's still a little haze, but man, it's not the stuff that just looked like one big cloud. So it may not hit us Midwesterners. Anyway, what a view, huh? Coming around the corner here, blue sky. You can finally see a blue sky besides that gray, dull yick. You know, smoke or no smoke, this is just a beautiful drive through the mountains. Just a beautiful drive. You can see what I'm seeing out there. Of course, there's a couple of cars in there, but that's okay. What a beautiful view. And I'm going to quit bitching about the smoke. My wife said I haven't seen the news in 3 weeks, but she said it's all through Iowa and the upper Midwest, so St. Louis hasn't got much of it yet, but it's going to be there evidently, so everybody knows about this smoke, so I'm not the first man reporting on it. Anyway, ooh, that's a pretty view. You know, for those, I was listening to NPR here, you know, you can get that any place in the world that you go. You engineers, they built this bridge structure, and it's kind of cool because they had a little bit of land, but the parks people, which was great, wanted to save the river over here. So boy, this is an engineering marvel. There's a tunnel coming up here, I don't know if you can see it, but that one they cut through the mountain. There's also a railroad track on the far side, which they had to fit in. Now those railroad guys, they probably had their choice of where they probably came first, so, but they didn't disturb the river. They made this thing kind of hanging out over parts of it, and left the scenery beautiful. So for your engineers out there, and a shout out to the engineers, because we wouldn't have Rolls Royces without good engineers, so thanks guys. For those of you that don't like drugs in Colorado, you may not want to watch this, but I had to get my car in front of one of these marijuana dispensaries, but they got them all over out here, but man, they're just in a little no place strip mall, filled up with gas over here by Exxon, so I thought it was a good place for a photo opportunity. Yeah, this is cool. We're going through the tunnel here. We're kind of at the top of the mountain. The old girl loves it out here at this altitude. I'm going to go slow. I'm going to see if I got a place I can pull off and take pictures, but we're going across 70, and up here at the main peak, they did a tunnel through, so you don't have to go up to the 13,000 feet or so, but I bet we're at 10, 12,000 feet driving through this tunnel. These cars hug and chug up these mountains, but this Rolls runs real good. She got plenty of horsepower. I've been doing 80 in all the clear stretches, and she's an animal around those curves. I've given Blanche here Mable. I've given Mable here a nickname, the Blue Flash. She's been all across the desert. She's got a nickname now. Yeah, they're kind of naming me the lone stallion coming across here on the way back. Everybody I didn't take pictures with, so got me a Western nickname now. Oh, here we're coming out of the tunnel. This is really cool. Okay, everybody got their headlights on, I assume, and bingo, back in daylight. But look at the view here. I was going to see if there was some place to maybe park or pull off. Looks like they got a place here, lovely. Okay, here we go. We got out of the tunnel, and this is Loveland Pass, is what they call it. It's the highest point, I think, between Denver and, well, probably Tahoe. I don't know. I think Tahoe isn't quite as high as these peaks out here. Anyway, the ski resorts are a little longer. The runs are here in Denver, if you ever got it. But, yeah, we're chugging down the highway here. 75 miles an hour, you produce gasoline going down these big hills, but boy, what a view. Yeah, I pulled over here at a chain-up place. They've got these chain-up places in the mountains where you can park for 30 minutes. It's awful loud here, though, along the interstate. It's busy, but beautiful view. But you notice these old towers? Beautiful view coming across here, but all these old towers. These are probably 80 years old. They've been here for a long time. If anybody hadn't figured out, I like engineers. I had my BS in engineering, so try to teach some people little things about engineering. I was in the high voltage line. These are the things I originally designed. You know, no offense to them people in California, but they got smoke that's affecting us people here on the eastern side of the country. And you know, look at these houses up on the hill. They got some trees, but they've cleared around it. You know, they've learned out here. You know, maybe in California after a couple more fires, they'll start clearing around their houses a little bit. I mean, you can go over in that mountain and it can burn like hell, and there's no houses over there. But the ones where there's houses, they've cleared around it. We're coming down into Denver here. This is like I'm manufacturing gas in this Rolls Royce. For all you touring fans that have crossed, you know, we've been about 2/3 of the way across the country. Now we're going 2/3 of the way back across the country. I guess I gotta stop because my wife's got a couple of parties we gotta go to, but I could go coast to coast. I could do this for another 1,000 miles after I get home. Uh-oh, this traffic doesn't look promising. Oh well, better get off the phone. Yeah, and boom, all of a sudden, you come around the corner and you're out of the mountains, and there's a few plateaus and such, but you know, basically all you touring buddies of mine now, thank God we went back a different way, didn't spend all our time in that Highland Desert. Oh, car guys, there's a pretty little green car with a question mark on it. I guess he's the Riddler or something. Yeah, here's the Denver Coliseum right over here. I don't know, back here in the distance you might be able to see Denver. It's all the downtown buildings. It's real foggy. We're stuck here like in most major cities around noon. We're stuck in traffic. But I'd take some videos. Maybe I shouldn't be driving and taking video, but we're not going very fast at all. Okay, so we go on down the road here. Sorry about the bugs. They got a lot of bugs in August in the summertime. This is what they call the Front Range. And you can see it for miles and miles, but we're going to get miles of the Front Range. And we're going to pass a truck here. You know, the speed limits out west are decent. You know, you can travel along at 80, 85 miles an hour without too much of a problem. All you Rolls Royce gurus, this is what your gauges should look like when you're running down the road at 80 miles an hour when you're a mile high in August. So take note. You know, this is hard to do. This is the state line. Of course, when you got GPS on your phone, boom! Into Kansas, exit 1 coming up. Here we go. You know, this looks like a lot like the last 100 miles of Colorado, but you start seeing on this side of the mountains, we have farming, there's corn. Over here, I think it's Milo. They water it, but there's lots of water on this side of the Continental Divide. The other side was kind of cursed. Okay, we're still driving down the road, and I just filled up with gas in a little town, and I do not remember the name of it, but it was right before Burlington, which is a small town. This was a smaller town, but about all was there was a truck stop. But spent about 45 minutes there talking to people. But what I wanted to do is we're going to run a mileage check with this new distributor I've got in here. And I'm pretty well driving. These radials, there's about a 4 mile an hour difference, but I'm driving 75, 76 right now, maybe just a tad faster. Like I said, I'm going to try, I did earlier in the video, I'm going to try bias plies next time. But anyway, we're going to see what kind of gas mileage. We come over here, we got a full brand new tank of gas. And for those that don't know it, I don't know if we're going to be able to see this, but right there's the knob, that little brass knob right there. That, if you turn it, will zero out your mileage thing right there. So, if you didn't know that, that's a tip. Okay, I'm bored going through Kansas, so I'm dropping the speed here. But, some people ask me, I'm speeding up here a little bit. Got it there, my speedometer, we're about 90 now, and I'm going to back it back down. Slowly decelerating. But you see how that speedometer needle just kind of holds there? It really doesn't jump. Some people ask me at this ROC meet out in Tahoe about that speedometer and jumping around. You know, when I left St. Louis, it jumped around a little bit. The more I drove, the less it jumped around. So, and this is a brand new speedometer. So, it took a while for the oil and everything to get worked around it. But there's a little piece of felt on the back of it where it screws in from the transmission. It runs down to the transmission with a big metal cable. But anyway, if you oil that and then drive it for a few 100 miles, you'll have a lot less jumping than, you know. Oh man, I was speeding and that guy's blowing past me. Anyway, that's the speedometer story. Okay. You know, Kansas is all about agriculture, and that's what we call about agriculture. You'll see those feed bins there. Yeah, lots of them. But they had the water here, but man, their corn looks good this year. They say the knee high by the 4th of July, but that's been detasseling and it's making corn. If you don't know what detasseling means, go look it up. Okay, there we go. Flipped over 100 miles on that lower odometer deal. And looking over here, I'm thinking we're right at a quarter of a tank. I think the Rolls-Royce British people were the first people that invented a 400 mile gallon tank. Because boy, people were really bored of having to go and get gas. They didn't care what it cost. People ask me what kind of gas mileage you get. Well, we'll find out. I've never measured it, but then I'll have an answer to everybody's question. Okay, that was 7.812 gallons right there. We'll see what the odometer says. Okay, the odometer says we went 124 miles, so we'll calculate that when I get to the hotel. Okay, once again, here we are in Kansas, but now we're getting on the western side of Kansas. And starting to get a little trees, there's some rolling hills. This is Manhattan for all you travel fans. And probably the jittery driving down the road here, but Mable and Steve, we're going to have to get our regular names back and lose our nicknames of the Blue Streak and the Lone Mustang. Okay, I promise this is the last picture I take of Kansas, but interesting thing, you start getting this way to get a lot more billboards and signs across the west. They don't have all these billboards. anyway, interesting, as I left St. Louis, I had to fill up some, about a quart of Evans waterless antifreeze, which I use in this. And I had to put about a half a quart of oil in it. Since then, it hasn't used a drop. I don't know if that was, it's about a half a quart low, and the only way I can figure it is there's no seal in the front and back of these engines. And in the front and back of the engine, if you're on these mountains out west and you park, some of it leaks out, but once it got to about a quart low, which was about halfway down on the dip between full and fill line, about halfway in between, it doesn't leak a lot of oil. So I don't think I burned a drop. I just think when it got down to halfway between that line, I quit leaking it out the front and back of my engine every time I parked. So anyway, she's ran at that level for the last 3,500 miles. So oh, you'll get a real treat tonight. We're going to see my college buddy, and he lives kind of south of Kansas City. So we're going to make a little bit of detour off of 7 and see some scenery down in I guess what you'd call southwestern Missouri. This humble little log cabin there he built out here in the plains of Missouri. Farmland around here. I don't know where he is. Guess I better go knock on his door. I'm taking some video. I'm here with my college buddy Lance. I think I've encouraged. Oh shit! I think I've encouraged him. This is what we do in Missouri for fun. Oh shit! Oh, I shouldn't say that. Okay. Oh shit, I'm gonna lose my hat. I think I'm taking a video here, but we're coming back in this Racer here, and we're coming back to Lance's house, my old college buddy. Driving in. Here we go. Lance is smiling, having a good time there. I like car guys. He's got to drive over by the BMW. He's got a nice BMW here in the garage. All guys have to have a nice garage, and this is a nice garage. Good. Oh, here we go. I got all evidence if we hit something. Here we go. Look at that. Okay, perfect. Okay, here we go. We're into Missouri, leaving Lance's house. And finally, I'm seeing trees again. Driving along the interstate here, about 80 miles outside of Kansas City, going towards St. Louis. So this is going to be the end of our trip. It's been fun traveling with you. I don't know, I might take another video. I'm thinking about stopping by Uncle Gary's and Aunt Jim's. So I got that backwards. I'm getting tired. I guess it's, we call them Uncle Jim Gator and Aunt Carrie, but Gator's quite a guy. But, you're in these rolling hills now with the big trees, that's what we're kind of used to here. So it was different being out in that desert land where you can see for miles here, there's miles of trees, so you can see nothing. So, interesting change of scenery. Okay. Here we go. Can you see that? We're at 2934 on the odometer. We're coming up to 3,000 miles there on well, you've seen the whole thing. I mean, this is coming back into Wright City and Lynchville, kind of the outskirts suburbs of St. Louis. So, I'll be home in 18-20 minutes, so it's been a good trip. Get some pictures of Mable's front end. It's got bugs from one end to the other. These front ends on this car just collects bugs. I'll give her a good bath tomorrow, and we'll give her a change of fluids, and we'll be ready for the next trip. Okay, here we are back at my house, and we're at 2969. Had a great tour. Getting ready to pull in. We're going to go around and I'm going to show you the front of this car. Okay, I'm going to zoom in on the front of the grill here and just show you what the front of this car. Just look at the bugs all over this thing. I don't know if you can see them, but that's what a proud Rolls-Royce owner should look like. Bugs all over their grill. Of course now, oh, they're pretty thick in down through here too, but see them along there and on the bumper. But great trip. Car ran great, and now I'm going to do some service to her. Change the oils and put some more transmission fluid in the dampers and a few more things like that, but then she'll be ready for the next trip. Okay, I cleaned her up and cleaned the firewall. A lot of stuff gets on the firewall, but I don't know. There was dust and stuff from out in the desert, so we got her cleaned up real good again. And I just love the look of these things with the hood up. I think it looks like some kind of prehistoric monster, but that's a picture of the old car after she's cleaned up. And zoom in here on the grill, just as clean as can be. I mean, you can see your reflections in it. But great trip. Oh, I was seeing the engine compartment on this side. Yeah, I kind of cleaned it up too, so cleaned the firewall up. A lot of dust gets up on this shelf too, so I can see I missed the underneath of that hood there. Where the fans and the belts go around, you always get a little bit of goo up in there. I don't know, I don't have a lot of leakage, but of any major fluids that I know of. So anyway, that was a 4,000 plus mile trip, and you got one of these old cars like this, a Rolls Royce, and it's in good condition. That just proves you can drive the things. And a lot of fun to all you people that stopped along the way, and we chatted at gas stations and restaurants and casinos and wherever. But anyway, here's to you guys. You guys took a lot of pictures, put them out there on the web, get people interested in a Rolls Royce. So goodbye for now.